Hello, it's me, Mad Dude Zero. I know this video is late, it was supposed to be uploaded on 3rd, but Christmas! I was sorting stuff out for Christmas. So, here it is. Time to answer your questions. Question 1! Question 1 from Leonardo the Lover. Which Transformer in Transformers Prime is the most sexiest? They think it's Knockout. Well, I have to agree, Knockout does have a great voice and body, and as we all know, he is indeed...
juicy!
I mean, Soundwave and RC and Breakdown are pretty too, but Knockout's voice is butter. Question 2! Nightblade Ninja asks, what was my favorite Transformers show or film series? Oh, that's hard. I like a lot of them, but the one I grew up with, I liked, it was dumb, fun, anime action, Cybertron. Cybertron was my favorite. I mean, come on, that fucking guitar riff. And animated Prime and Rescue Bots, they're all just gems. And favorite Transformer, you know what? Someone asked the same question, I'll answer that later. Question 3! Lena Wageman?
Fuck it! Do it live!
Anyway, they asked, what was my favorite show growing up? I had a lot of favorite shows. You know what? This is going to be a long answer, so you know what? I'll leave it to the end, because I'm going to go on a history rant of my memory lane. Question 4! Jalen Gawke asks, my favorite Autobot and Decepticon. My favorite Autobot? Now, many of you may think it's Bumblebee because I use him a lot. It's actually not. My favorite Autobot is Jazz. It's actually Jazz. Can you dig it?
You digging this or what?
Yeah, I just like his design. He's great. He's just smooth talker. And his designs are great. Like G1 and Animated especially, they're the same character though. But Jazz, it's Jazz. Favorite Autobot is Jazz. Now, while Jazz was my favorite Autobot, I do like other Autobots. I like the underdogs, the ones nobody remembers. Like Power Glide, Warpath, Sea Spray, the lone boy with the bubbles. Warpath, fucking blowing shit up! And Power Glide, dope. One of the first flying Autobots, he was great. Oh yeah, and speaking of Power Glide, that stuff for the girl in G1 was weird. Right? Oh, and Cosmo. Anyone remember Cosmo? I'm still here. Hello? I'm so cold and lonely. My favorite Decepticon? Soundwave. Next question. Fuck. Question 5. Spatial?
Fucking thing sucks!
Anyway, they asked what my favorite part of Transformers Prime was. Oh, I have a lot of parts that were my favorite. Like, all the fights were great, and the little pieces of lore that were built into the line code were great. If I had to pick a favorite part overall, hold on a second.
You were the clock that was ticking in my heart. Change my state of mind.
Ladies and gentlemen, my favorite part of Transformers Prime, when it ended. Anyway, favorite part overall, yeah, probably the two parts were all my favorite parts. My favorite one of all was probably Sick Mind and Out of His Mind, like when Megatron, that was interesting, that was great. Yeah, like when he was Bumblebee, when Megatron was inside Bumblebee's head, he was like, the face was bugging out shit because he was looking for the, like, Dark Energon. Where is it? Where is it? Where's the drugs? And, probably when he, just easily fucking sidestep Ratchet and conks him into the wall, that shit's funny. And, the infamous, like, Starscream gets dragged away by Megatron. Yep, though, you know, out of His Mind and Sick Mind, favorite parts. Question 3! I had a lot of favorite shows growing up. My favorite type of comedy is slapstick. That is the funniest shit to me, and always will be to the day I die. So, naturally, I liked Looney Tunes and Tom and Jerry. That was the funniest shit. I also like Scooby-Doo. All of the Scooby-Doos are great, except for the new Be Cool. It's got issues, but Scooby-Doo. Oh, the Ninja Turtles, TMNT. If you've seen my TMNT LOL series, you know I like it. And what do I think of the new Rise? The animation's great, and there's a few bits in there that made me laugh. Not much of it, though. I like Avatar, The Last Airbender, Ben 10, Shaolin Showdown, if anyone remembers that, Teen Titans. You know, the typical shows that were around at the time. Now, my favorite Transformers show growing up, Cybertron was my favorite, but growing up, when I first got into the first Transformers show I ever seen, was Transformers Robots in Disguise. No, not this one. This one. Where my boy Scourge. His shit was dope. Yeah, he was just an evil Optimus Prime, but he had class and style. He was dope. And then there, of course, there was the Unicron trilogy with Armada, Energon, and Cybertron. They were great. Those were good fun. Those were dope. I love that shit. Especially the Starscream. Everyone remembers the Starscream. And then, of course, as I got older, my tastes changed, and I got my very first computer on 2007. So I heard about this G1, went back, watched it. G1 was dope. There's a lot of things from its time, but hey, it was the 80s. Shit was appropriate back then. But hey, still funny. Then the Transformers movie with Unicron and Orson Welles' booming voice. Shit was great. And then, of course, there is the one you all know. The Beast Wars! That is a gem. My favorite episode of Beast Wars, if anyone had to ask me, was probably Waspinator. When Waspinator, I don't remember the name of the episode, but it's when Waspinator gets possessed by Starscream's ghost. And then there's the modern Platinum Free, the gems. Transformers Animated, dope. That might be one of my favorite Bumblebees. That's my favorite. That's one of my, besides G1, that's my favorite Ratchet. It's an interesting take off Prowl as a bike, and then Sorry. One of the actually likable human characters. And then Rescue Bots. Yeah, it's for little kids, but hey, that show had way more consistency and better characters and plot than fucking Rid 2015 did. And then, of course, there's Prime, and I think we all know how we feel about Prime. Prime was good. Well, I think I answered these questions to the best of my ability. I know you can probably tell from the sound of my voice some nerves because first Q&A. Yay! And, well, it's been fun. I'll see you in the next one if I ever make one. And until then, enjoy the stuff I put out. Wait, hold on. What's that noise?